Hey guys, and welcome back to Super Mario Galaxy. We now have count 'em, four grand stars, so it's time to go into the next dome. The bedroom.
Well, aren't you confident? Not even taking Princess Peach's gift of lives.
I was not sure where that sentence was going there. Then you made it very family friendly, and now I'm just kind of bored.
Yeah, what did you think you meant?
Luba, what are you doing in the bedroom?
Oh god, this is not what I wanted at all!
Well, if family friendly isn't what you want, let's consider the logic of Princess Peach packaging 5 mushroom heads into an envelope and sending them to you to eat.
Yes. Gusty Garden Galaxy.
The quintessential pick for soundtracks of the year, hence why I very cynically named this part winner of multiple OST awards, because at least on NeoGAF, Gusty Garden takes the crown every bloody year. And it's good music, don't get me wrong, but there's plenty of other soundtracks out there, guys, just saying.
Well, you know, I kind of prefer, Fluffy Bluff?
Isn't that the same thing? Doesn't it share music?
No, in Galaxy 2, Fluffy Bluff has a different theme, and you could sort of tell it was sort of their attempt at making a second coming of the Gusty Garden theme.
yeah, it's coming back to me now. I can picture that quite perfectly. What do you guys think of Gusty Garden? Because it is beautiful, great music, but my heart lies with buoy bass.
My favorite star in this is not this one in particular, or is it? Gusty Garden Gravity Scramble. One of my favorite missions in this game. You can see it right there on the top left. We're not there just yet, but...
No, we're going to the one in the top right, the maze area.
Oh, yeah. But, level design-wise, Gusty Garden, very sporadic. Not a whole lot going on here.
How could you hit the Starbit bag and not capitalize by kicking its ass and taking all the Starbits?
Oh, because I knew you'd be doing a commentary with me on this, Lewis, and I know what hurts you now.
You... asshole.
Pure Antom.
Oh, man. You know what, though? Kudos to Gusty Garden, well, the music in itself, because it's really rare that a new theme introduced for one game manages to stick and become just as iconic. Not as, like, the overworld theme or the athletic theme of Mario 3, but, after this game, we would hear the Gusty Garden song.
Mm-hmm.
In pretty much every subsequent 3D Mario game after this, except for 3D Land.
Yeah, it's even in Mario Kart for a Cloud Top Cruise, and it even gets a bitchin' electric guitar segment.
So, congratulations, we now have a new iconic theme. It only took you a few games, but you managed to do it.
Yeah, I may have cynically, and tried to wittily name the title in a cynical manner, but I do really like the music, so let's just leave it there. I love the outcome to this one. Have you guys watched the footage ahead of time?
No, I have not.
Okay, well, get ready. Our goal here is to catch the rabbit. He's a bit arrogant. Let's see if we can catch him. 3, 2, 1, Stargate.
And that's why you use Starbits to stun the bunnies, ladies and gentlemen.
Ah, man. It usually takes me a while, because if you chase this rabbit through the garden, he takes a lot of shortcuts, like he jumps through bushes and stuff.
I think it even goes underground at a certain point.
Yeah, there is a passage in the center of one of the panels, but, unless you're using Starbits, that bunny chase is a little awkward. You can't even rely on long jumps consistently because the camera angle consistently changes.
Back in we go. Set ears to pleasure.
Well, in terms of level design, I don't really like Gusty Garden that much. It's got a good look to it, and the music is great, but it's also kind of... how do I put this? It puts a little too much stock on set pieces and a little too little stock on actual gameplay.
It's like Mad Libs the level. We're gonna put an apple here. There's gonna be a place with a tree in the distance. Oh, and some mechanical structures, because that fits in with the organic theme, doesn't it?
Today Mario jumped on a giant apple, and later ended the day by facing a giant mole.
Turns out Miyamoto was a manatee all this time.
So wait, there's like a blank space in the Mad Libs after every instance of the word giant.
Yeah.
Now, there is a thing about this particular gimmick in this level that I didn't actually realize until I talked to one of the bunnies, and he told me you kind of need your vibration on to know when to jump with the flutter thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you don't have the vibration on, you either need to memorize the timing or you're not getting much airtime out of those things. And I always play with my vibration off, because unlike the other console's controllers, god damn it, the Wii Remote cannot play wired, so I actually do need to think about my battery life.
Yeah, let's just talk about how, Super Mario Galaxy, out of all the games I played on my Wii, drained my batteries like nothing else. If you have the vibration on, and if the Wiimote's volume is set to max. Because you get sound effects each time you use a launch star. I think that's about it, but you do it a lot.
Yeah, and also the vibration goes off for like every jump.
Like the text scrolls, it vibrates.
And I think it also vibrates as when you're close to one of these moles.
It's just simulating the ground shaking.
Yeah. So that's killing your battery. So, in case you didn't get rechargeable batteries at this point already, Galaxy pretty much enforces that rule.
I'm kind of weird when it comes to rechargeable batteries, because I'll recharge them, then I'll be just like, ugh. But if I'm in like the middle of a mission and the charge is almost gone, I'll have to stop playing. But with batteries, I can just put in a fresh set and boom, I'm off.
$100 later. $100 later. Oh god, why didn't I get rechargeable batteries?
Hey, I shop at the pad shop for batteries, mate. Mama didn't raise no fool.
Oh. You jerk, you're just eating the inside of an apple.
Now, well, we need a bridge to the next apple.
You can triple jump to the launch star.
Well, we have a perfectly good volunteer, so why put forth the effort? These apples kind of waste your time a bit, though, because there's only one stump that you can use to get the caterpillar out, and the other ones just spawn enemies around you.
You ever eat an apple that had a caterpillar in it?
No, I thought that was an urban legend.
Well, you don't really get that much from store-bought apples. It's more of a thing that would happen if you pulled an apple off a tree.
Yeah, personally, if I saw an apple that had a big gaping hole, and then I'm picking another apple.
Outside, nature, apples, no thank you. That's a very nerdy caterpillar.
Oh, you're a jerk.
I made him into a bridge. You think I care about his feelings?
Whoosh!
Bang, zoom, straight to the star.
Yeah, let's automatopoeia our way towards the boss.
And now we have another one of the bosses that was shamelessly recycled in Galaxy 2. And not even in an interesting way this time, because the mole doesn't really do much except chase you.
It's not a shameless rehash, it's a throwback.
Yeah, just like Throwback Galaxy.
You see, that was new assets and new graphics and some new level design elements. This is just them reusing the stuff and programming from the exact previous game, with like no alteration whatsoever.
Oh, wait for it. He mad. His helmet kind of downgraded from a blue shell to a red shell.
Well, he turned red, and he's definitely moving 3 times faster, so... Yeah, I'm never gonna let that one die.
Kinda feel bad for this guy. No, because he panics. Unlike every other boss that we faced so far, unless I'm mistaken.
On the other hand, he was chasing an innocent bunny rabbit for no reason.
Yeah, we assumed he was being a menace. For all we know, the bunny could be a major jerk-ass.
Yeah, he called Major Burrow's mum a slag, and Major Burrow's mum was a woman of supreme intelligence and character.
Yeah, the bunny can't face the consequences.
Yeah, now die alone on this planetoid, you shit.
Well, the bunny keeps challenging people to chase him. He shouldn't be surprised when people start chasing him.
Gusty Garden Galaxy. Oh, damn, I'm trying to continue the alliteration and it just blew up in my face.
Gusty Guardians of the Galaxy. Boom. Done.
No, is that Boom is more like a Boom, there you go, or is this the spin-off series that wraps Mario in Sports Station?
Boom as in boom, there you go. But I kind of want like a mashup with the Guardians soundtrack and Gusty Garden. I'm sure someone could do it.
You know, there's probably already like a fan art image of Mario wrapped up in sports tape, and it probably has nothing to do with Sonic Boom because it was drawn like 2 years before that even was a twinkle in a game developer's eye. I know I've seen like animated GIFs of a rapper Mario.
Yeah, I don't know what that's from.
Neither do I.
Okay, I'm just going to tell you ahead of time, if you want the secret star, you will need to get all of these. If you miss any of them at all, you will have to restart.
Yeah, and having the Wiimote vibration function on, as Lois was getting at earlier, is key. Because once you feel that thing vibrate, that's when you have to wiggle the remote to get maximum distance.
Oh, when it's rumbling, that's my chance to attack.
Yeah.
It just never ends.
No, it just never, it really doesn't.
There we go, there's the result of us collecting all those coins.
Don't miss that star. I've done that once. I feel like an utter dunce doing so.
Okay, don't bother breaking any of the rocks. Just run straight for the gold chain chomp. Run like your life depends on it. Well, it doesn't depend on it, but a star does. What are you doing?
Oh, you tease me.
It was right there. It was right there.
I think it was about this time, John, in our race where my computer, like, crashed and you actually got ahead of me.
No, I never got ahead of you. Ever. You had too much of a dominating lead.
Well, that's just the end of Mario Galaxy way.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, we gotta do a rematch at some point or another. Or I could challenge you to an entirely different game. I challenge you to a Super Metroid race.
Look at the time, I have to go. It's like I just go downstairs because I've got nowhere to go. This is kind of a boring sequence because you kind of have to backtrack no matter what to get all these things.
I kind of like this set of structures, but the actual I was never a big fan of the star chip collecting thing in the first place. So
I never bothered looking at the background. There's like continents and whatnot down there, kind of like Pikmin.
maybe it's the same planet.
Yeah, maybe because all the places have space. It's one big universe, to quote Ted.
Leave the boy alone. Why do I have to feel the need to say that every time?
He knows I love him, don't worry.
Now, what does this have to do with Gusty and Gardens and stuff?
I'm sure John doesn't give a shit. Squee away, mate.
I like it. This is what you play Mario Galaxy for, besides a solid 3D adventure. It's gravity.
Well, yeah, but this sequence feels like it belongs in Toy Time Galaxy.
Oh, yeah, I mean, true. They could have made it more of Gusty Garden motif by putting some blades of grass here and there, maybe. But, I didn't really think about that when I was...
Well, no, what I'm saying is it actually feels like it might have been designed for Toy Time Galaxy, like with these, with this particular architecture and design. If you were to substitute Toy Time Galaxy's background for this, it would actually look more natural.
Yeah, you see, but I must interject that whenever you complete the blocks, the exclamations become green question marks. Green as in Gusty Garden. There you go.
Okay, well, flawless logic. And I always have a bit of trouble with this section in particular. It's just the controls and the orientation and whatnot. Other than that, it tickles my Assault Course fancy, so I like it, just not to the degree that John does. You got anything to say before we wrap up, Ryan?
No, I was just wondering why you picked up a coin even though you were right at the start.
Well...
Whenever you do say stuff, it's hurtful, Ryan. We'll see you next time for another passive-aggressive bout of Super Mario Galaxy. Goodbye.